What's up, everybody? TonyPizzaGuy here, back again. And before we actually get into this video, this is going to be a full-on rant. And you know, when I rant, I do give suggestions on how to make things better. So don't think I'm hating just to be hating, even though I am hating on this. But I want to put that disclosure out there that this isn't anything that I wouldn't tell developers, and I wouldn't say to the face of the people that make these games, because that's not my style. I don't hide in the back. I don't say, oh yeah, this sucks, and I meet them and I shake their hand and say, good job on the game. I always have opinions about this, and because I've been playing the WWE games for so long, that's why I'm going to get this full-on rant video. And I'm going to be taking some swigs of water because I feel like my voice is going to go here. All right, guys, so we're going to talk about WWE games, WWE 2K18, WWE and 2K Sports, and Take-Two Entertainment, and just going forward into WWE 2K19. So first off, I'll get all the positives out about this game, and then we have a lot of things that I want to talk about that I think need to be changed with the game. You know what? We're just going to go off the top of our head anyway, so we'll go. So as far as the game goes, as far as the playing goes of the game, right? You get into the game, you get the core aspects of the game. So what you have here is you have player, MyPlayer, and My Universe. Then you have online. Then you have community creations, which is basically the same as creations. So creations is where you create a character. That stuff's cool. That's fun. That's awesome. You can make like super realistic characters. I think that's really fun. I think creating all that stuff is really fun. Yes, there's probably some creation modes you can put in here. Create a finisher, create a whatever, custom music, all that stuff. That's not really what I want to get into, though. That's not the core of this. That's not the core of my existence here for this. So you got that there. You got community creations, which you can go in and you can download stuff. Everybody knows how it works. You go download characters that people make. They upload them online. You download them. You get the most current version of whatever outfit, attire, championship belt, get some fake Marvel, DC, whatever you want in there. And then you got online. And online is, you know, quick play, team up live, and all that. And also with the MyPlayer, we also have My Career, and you have the RTG mode, which I guess is just MyPlayer online. And this is going to be like a whole rant in itself. I shouldn't have went here first because it'd take a minute to load. But this whole MyPlayer experience is going to be a whole rant in itself. And I'm not going to say, you know what? I'm not going to say what I'm not going to say, because I'm going to say what I want to say, okay? All right, so coming into WWE 2K18, the first thing I want to mention for this game is that I actually really have a fun time here playing the games in WWE 2K18. Because I will say this, playing matches and playing with friends online is one of the most fun experiences you can have in a WWE game. Even playing locally with friends is really fun. You can create some cool moments. You can have cool matches, one-on-one, 6-man, 8-man ladder matches. I mean, does it get any better than that? I mean, right. Plus, here you have custom matches you can create. Like, there's so much stuff you can do in this game. Create a match, ultimate submission, 5 count-out match, 2 out of 3 tables match. Like, look at these. Like, how much more fun does it get than that? An ultimate submission match, 2 out of 3 tables. Like, you can create, tell your heart's desire. Falls count anywhere, backstage brawl, extreme rules, steel cage, submission, all that. And I think those are fun. I think those are really fun. I think when you get in there and you play with your friends, that's probably the most best experience you're going to have with this game. Besides that, this game is very, 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 very lackluster. When it comes to universe mode, I love universe mode. I absolutely love universe mode. It's been like one of those big things that was on my channel forever. And again, that just goes back to the same core experience that you're going to play matches and you're going to have fun with that. Yes, there are some things I would add, like general manager, stuff like that. That's fine. That's not really what the main aspect of this rant video is. But universe mode, fine. Just add some more little elements to it, make it a little bit different, more stories, whatever you want. There's all that there for you. The big problem with this game comes into the way that the game is made. So the way the game's made is they will release the game, and then if they have the store here, let's see what the store here is. If they have the store here, if it's even going to show here. Once you get everything that you want from DLC, because they release the game, and when that game's out, you got to play it, and then DLC comes out, and then once all the DLC is out, the game is pretty much finished playing. Yeah, we're not even going to go into there. So the game is pretty much finished playing. So like by now, by January, February, March, whatever it may be, whenever the DLC is done, however they're going to do it next year, I don't know. But once you get into that, the game is pretty much done playing, because MyPlayer, aka My Career, doesn't give you that experience to carry over as far as a single player experience. A lot of people that play MyPlayer and My Career that are super into it will play it and play it and play it and play it until they're done with it, and then that's it. And the thing with this is they were saying that MyPlayer was going to be a deep experience where you can play as a face and you can play as a heel, and then you get this super deep experience, and you don't. I have All-Star Anthony Douglas, right? I like playing as him. And you know what? We got some upgrades here. We got some upgrades. Oh, yeah. We got the movesets. We got the skills. We got the abilities. All that fun stuff. The problem is I can't use Anthony Douglas anywhere but this MyPlayer mode. That's 100% correct. You can't use him anywhere but MyPlayer, which is really dumb. Can't use him. You can only use him in My Career and Road to Glory. Now, let's talk about Road to Glory real quick, because Road to Glory is coming up for Backlash, and we're going to have another mask. All they've been giving us for Road to Glory is mask, 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 mask. And it would be sweet to use these masks when I'm playing with friends online, playing offline. If I wanted to put them on the Rock, could you imagine taking one of these masks and putting them against the Rock? That's what it would be. We have to qualify. We need 75 stars. Should we do it? I don't know. What do we do? Do we go for it? Do we do it? I don't know. What do we do? Who knows? We'll probably just buy the stars and get into it. That's what I'll do. Once the main event starts, we'll go into there. And the thing with Road to Glory is I like the concept of Road to Glory, but again, I don't. It's just a big mess here. Road to Glory is a giant mess. The reason Road to Glory is a giant mess is because, again, your things that you're unlocking, you don't get to use anywhere but Road to Glory in My Career. And like I said, most people by now either didn't like My Career and gave up on it, or had finished My Career, and you're not really going to use any of these masks in My Career. What would be awesome, right? What would be awesome if you could use that offline? Again, like I said, I want to use that on the Rock. Or what if you get a full suit, right? I get a head one day, a mask one week, a shirt the other week, pants the other week, elbow pads, boots, whatever. Make a full outfit. That's what I would want. That's what I would want to see. Now, the idea of boosts and all that is really cool, but the rewards they give you for Road to Glory are just very, 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 very lackluster. Here's an idea, right? Now, I'm going to call back to this, and you guys are probably going to be annoyed with this, but I'm calling out to Fortnite, Overwatch, whatever it may be. They have seasons for their game. So why don't we have a season, or even just a login bonus? Like Supercard has a login bonus. Other games have login bonus. All you got to do, why not do a Road to Glory login bonus, right? They want people to play this game mode, or maybe even just get into the main game. You want people to play this game, get them to log in. Hey, log in every day this week, and we will give you John Cena's most current attire. His most current attire, we'll give it to you. You can use it in game. How awesome would that be, right? You just log in, you get stuff. Oh, you know what? We have community creations, so we'll pimp that on Twitter. You can get John Cena's shirt on community creations, or you could just give it to us in game. The Greatest Royal Rumble Championship. They just had the Greatest Royal Rumble title belt, and Braun Strowman has that title belt. Why not put that in the game? Either make it for purchase, whatever, a little bit of VC that they have in the game, or maybe just make it something that you get for a bonus for logging into the game, playing matches, doing different awards. The way I see it is there needs to be seasons in this game. There needs to be seasons in this game, and there needs to be more upgrades and more drops from this game that they're going to give you that's current to the WWE. Another idea. How about this, right? Fortnite has all these skins. I've talked about it. I said they should do a battle pass for this game, but Fortnite has all these skins. Why not say, you know what? Maybe we don't want to give you all realistic skins. What if, right? What if John Cena joined the NWO? What if Samoa Joe or Seth Rollins joined the NWO? We'll give you a custom NWO outfit for both of those superstars. What do you think about that? Like, literally, drop fantasy stuff. Like, Seth Rollins is like a freaking Thor. I don't know. Looks like Thor. Not really Thor because it's copyright, but you get the idea. Give us some fantasy stuff. Things that you might not get normally. Kurt Angle looks like Captain America. Let's make it happen. Put it in the game. Hey, put Kurt Angle's new attire in the game. Do that. I'd purchase that. I'd drop, like, let's say $1. Well, just drop like micro little stuff where you can get VC in game, but you can also use it to buy stuff. Like the VC you get here right now, as you see, I have VC 103,455. Why don't we let that be able to do this? Let us spend that VC. Let us spend that on things that we want in the game. Like I want to be able to buy a John Cena tire. I want to be able to do that stuff. And that's just the problem with this game. It's the way that they publish the game and the life cycle of the game. And I know I'm going to say this right off the bat. It's not an easy task. It's a tall task here when you have WWE working on it. And you have 2K working on it. You got both hands going button heads here, and they got to make the perfect game possible. But the thing is, they need to come up with something different, a different plan where the game just doesn't feel like it gets outdated. Then they move on, and then they just go to next year's game. Because that's what I feel. We get a game, we get like 4 months, 3 months, what is it, 4 months, 3 or 4 months of support with the DLC coming out, some moves, some updates, you know, patches coming in, and then it's like WrestleMania hits, and we never talk about this game ever again. That's really what it is. Once WrestleMania hits, this game is out of there. It's really a sad state. It's a sad state of this game, because if they don't give us something like immensely different here, like I'm gonna be really bad. It's not gonna be a good. It's not gonna be a good fact here. The other thing is that MyPlayer just isn't deep enough. Where I know they're gonna add voices maybe this year, and they're gonna do a bunch of cool stuff this year. But again, MyPlayer just isn't deep enough. What I want is a Road to WrestleMania again, where you get different stories based off of different characters, like certain characters. Like you do John Cena's Road to WrestleMania. You do Braun Strowman's Road to WrestleMania. You do Aleister Black's Road to WrestleMania. You do Kurt Angle's Road, you know, like all that stuff would be super fun, because you get those stories, whether they want to be true to WWE or not, or just be, you know, like funny, campy stuff, whatever you want. That's fine. That's cool. I would like that. I would be down for that. So I think they need to include something more of a single player experience, even if it's 2K Showcase. Again, I'm not a huge fan of 2K Showcase, but if they could get some of that in there, along with the My Career, along with maybe Road to WrestleMania, I think that would be something deeper and deeper that would give us just that little bit that will carry us longer than just this year. I think the problem is that we get a game every year, and this is like the Call of Duty life cycle. We get this game every year, and the problem is that we're just getting the same game every year with a little bit of tweaks to it, and that's a big problem, because you know what? I want a little bit more with my game. I want a little bit different. The characters are awesome. They give us a deep amount of characters. The gameplay is fun when you get into matches, but everything besides that just doesn't do it for me, and I'm not sure if I'm in the minority here or what the problem is. But I feel like there needs to be like either, I've always talked about this. I said they need to do an every other year life cycle and release DLC within there. Now the new hot thing is to release free games, and then people buy the skins and all that stuff, and they keep playing the game and playing it and playing it and playing it and playing it and playing it. The problem with buying a game is that once like all the DLC's out, and then once the game is done, they're done supporting it, people just don't care anymore. It's not like I'm ever going to go back and play 2K16, 2K17, 2K18. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things where it's like, once the game's done and moved on to the next one, I don't really ever go back. Except if you got 2K15, where you have the streak mode, and then you have some fun things like that you can do. And honestly, those were one of those fun things. The problem with this game is that they take it super serious, and let's take out Stone Cold Steve Austin. They take this game super serious, and they make it like the super serious simulation, which I get, but there also has to be like stupid fun elements to a game that keep it very interesting. You think of a game like the most popular game right now, Fortnite, Overwatch, all that stuff. They have very cartoony stuff. They have very awesome, like crazy, like off the wall stuff. Things that you wouldn't really normally think would be in a game. You got a bunch of crazy things that you could get, and a bunch of cool microtransaction. Yes, that's what people say, but people are enjoying it. And with the season pass that they have on those games, you can earn credits through the season pass to spend back into the shop. And that's the way that it goes. Like it's super like forgiving here. And again, like none of those make the game experience any better, but you're not going to play better with that stuff, but it will be super fun when you get into it. You know what I mean? So I think that there's a tall task here that they have ahead of them if they want to make these games the best that they possibly can here. And again, like I said, one of the things they need to do is think about not releasing it every year, or releasing, like, I think, honestly, what I would do is I would release a WWE 2K game, right? Let's just say it's WWE 2K, and then they just keep constantly updating it. Because the engine is fine. I think the engine is fine. I don't think there's really, like, what more could you want out of a wrestling game in an engine? It's good. Just keep adding more match types, keep adding more characters, keep adding more attires, keep adding more stuff. And you can just constantly keep updating it, right? Instead of giving us a brand new model of Big E every year, why not just drop it for the WWE 2K game, right? You have WWE 2K, the game, and then you keep updating the characters with their attires, their things. Oh, look, it's now Backlash season, or Greatest Royal Rumble season. We're going to give you everybody's new looks from the Greatest Royal Rumble, and you can use them in game. That's what I say. That's just my opinion, and that's what I'm sticking to it. Plus, again, my career is just a joke. Once you get past my career, you're pretty much done with the game. And then once you go to Road to Glory, it's just not fun to play Road to Glory. So again, there's a lot of things they could be doing to this game, and I don't know what they're going to do, if they're going to fix it, if they're not. But I think there needs to be something that's going to change the way this game is, because in reality, this game just ain't cutting it for me. I feel like there needs to be something good besides the matches. I love playing the matches. It's super fun. I have, like, no problem with the way they develop their games, and I have no problem with the way the matches play out. The graphics are fine, the entries are cool, music's fun, all that cool stuff. It's just when you get past the matches, what's really left to do in the game? I mean, what is really left to do in the game? You got no My Career, single player story is already done. Your Road to Glory is not very deep, and they give you the same rewards that aren't very cool. I mean, drop login bonuses. Hey, log in every day, and you know what? You can get some brand new outfits. You can get a new match type. You can get a new referee. You can get new commentary lines, whatever it may be. They could drop some new audio as a DLC form if they wanted to. That's just the thing about that. So anyway, guys, hopefully you guys can agree with me and don't think I'm just ranting just to rant. But I seriously think there's, like, a mass improvement. If there's not a mass, like, overhaul here for this game, and I'm not even talking about, let's make a new engine, let's make a new controller style, let's make a new whatever. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the core experience of the game, the main modes in the game, which are the MyPlayer, My Career, the Road to Glory, the not Road to WrestleMania, none of that. The way that they drop all this stuff in the game, the way that they don't give us any content past the DLC. I mean, that model of DLC, I think, is an outdated model of just playing a game and getting DLC and unlocking it and then buying the new one and then going on to the next game. That model of gaming is changed. We want new stuff and we want constant updates with the game, and that's the problem with this game, is they don't give us constant updates with the game. That's the biggest problem here. I think the number one problem with this game is they just don't give constant updates. They just do not constantly update this game. They don't keep people invested in this game. We pay $60 for this game, and then we just stop playing it. And that's the thing. When you think of a game, again, I'm talking about Fortnite because it's the most popular game in the world, and their formula works for them. Yes, it's one map. Yes, it's a different scale of game here. But you think of what they're doing is they give you a free game, and they release all these skins and all this stuff. And you know what? You get seasons with it, and seasons gives you tons of content. Each season has different content, different theme. You get all that new content, and then, you know what? You keep playing the game and you keep logging in because they're listening to the community. They listen to what the fans want. They listen to what everybody knows. Because honestly, when I freaking play this game, I know that I have a few months and then the game is irrelevant to the developers. And that's just how I feel. That's how I feel, because they're working on the next game. That's really what it is. Hey, you know what? We're working on our next game. Sorry, we can't support this one anymore. Or we do, but you know what? People just don't care anymore. And the life cycle is over. And that's all I got to say about that. So hopefully this can... I can't believe I didn't beat Stone Cold there. Hopefully they can fix it and we can get something that's going to change the landscape of the WWE games for the future. I really do, though, because I don't want the same old stuff. The Call of Duty method where you get the stuff, you get the DLC, and then yada, 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 everybody's done. That's not what the future of gaming is. The future of gaming, which I'll probably just end up losing here, the future of gaming really isn't that DLC. It's that You know, you're going to spend a little bit, or you earn in-game credits, and then you use that to buy back stuff. Or you get a season pass where you get a bunch of content every season. I think we're going to get better and better and better if we have seasons. Like, let's do a WrestleMania season where you get a bundle of stuff for WrestleMania season. You get it. You can either unlock it, you can buy it, you can get it as you want. You can do little achievements, some tasks, do whatever you need to do. Hey, play a Royal Rumble match, get number 30. You get a new John Cena, brand new John Cena. Not like an old one, a brand new attire. Or like Stone Cold Steve Austin. You get the Bionic Redneck one if you do this and it's constantly updated or whatever. You know what I mean? There's just so much that you can do here. And I think if we can encourage them to do something a little bit differently, take a different task here, in the long run, they will have a game that's going to stand the test of time. And they're also going to be able to support it. And the community will love you for that. The community will love you for that, because I don't know how much of a community there is in the 2K. I know there's the YouTubers that I talk to, but as far as I see with these YouTubers, most of the people have already already beaten my career. And we've already gotten done with most of the stuff. I don't really see much in people playing the I really don't see much anybody playing RTG. I mean, there's a few people that play RTG, and that's about it. And anybody that does continue to play this game and continue to do what they do, they have to come up with either fun challenges to make videos, or they have to come up with their own like weird custom stories that they edit on their computer with their custom like video editing software like Adobe Premiere and stuff like that. So that's like one of the big issues here, is that we're just not getting like a game that stands the test of time. And that's just the biggest issue here, is that we get this game, the developers support it, and then it's like 3 months later, 4 months later, we're done. And that's it. So I don't know. I don't know what needs to change. If you guys got any suggestions, if you know anything better than what I had suggested, please do let me know in the comment section below. If you got any better ideas, if you know something that might change the game for years to come, that could help the game be better. I honestly think seasons, constantly updates, talking to the community, listen to what they have to say, giving us attires, skins, theme songs, arenas, refs, all that fun stuff as the game goes on and as we go here. Big ending number 3 for Stone Cold Steve Austin, and that's what? He didn't win. All right, that's where I'm going to end it. Let's go highlight reel this. Let's check it out because it's pretty cool. But anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you guys do have any other suggestions, comments, you want to let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoy this. Hopefully, I didn't ramble too long, and I actually gave some opinion here that made sense. But we'll see. As always, I'm TonyPizzaGuy, and we'll see you in another video.